Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected WWE Raw to descend into absolute mayhem tonight. But on November 24, 2025, the entire show was turned upside down in a way fans are calling one of the wildest pre-War Games moments in WWE history. What started as a normal promo night transformed into a violent, unstoppable storm involving Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and more. The energy inside the arena didn't just shift, it detonated, and millions watching felt it like a shockwave through the screen. By the time the show ended, fans were left asking a single question. Did WWE just lose control? Or was this a warning of something even bigger coming at War Games? It all started with Cody Rhodes opening the show, addressing the growing tensions heading into War Games. He spoke about unfinished business, but before he could even finish a sentence, the arena lights cut out. The crowd roared because everyone knew what that meant. When the lights turned back on, CM Punk was standing right behind him. The tension was so thick you could feel it through the screen. Punk smirked, Rhodes clenched his jaw, and the moment felt like a bomb waiting to explode. But before either man could throw the first punch, Roman Reigns' music hit. The tribal chief walked down the ramp like a man who owned the building, and the WWE Universe lost its mind. Reigns didn't speak. He didn't even raise a mic. He simply stared at Rhodes and Punk and then pointed to the stage. That's when everything exploded. Brock Lesnar stormed out from behind the curtain like a raging bull, sprinting straight toward the ring. The crowd jumped to their feet as the beast incarnate slid under the ropes and went directly after CM Punk with zero hesitation. Punk tried to fight back, but Lesnar's raw power overwhelmed him instantly. Rhodes jumped in to stop the attack, only for Reigns to cut him off with a Superman punch that nearly flipped him inside out. Within seconds, the ring was no longer a ring, it was a battlefield. Security tried to intervene, but Lesnar tossed them around like they weighed nothing. Reigns and Punk exchanged brutal strikes in the corner as Rhodes tried to climb back into the fight, only to be pulled out of the ring by Solo Sikoa. The chaos spilled to the outside with bodies flying into barricades, tables, and steel steps. Fans were screaming, commentators were yelling, and the entire arena felt like it was seconds away from collapsing under the intensity. Then, just when it seemed the situation couldn't get any more insane, Drew McIntyre rushed down the ramp with a steel chair in hand. He swung at anything that moved, including Lesnar, who actually staggered for the first time in the entire brawl. Now we had Lesnar, Rhodes, Punk, Reigns, McIntyre, Solo, and half the locker room tearing each other apart. It was complete chaos. At one point, Punk hit a diving elbow off the top rope into a crowd of bodies on the outside. Rhodes delivered a cross Rhodes to Solo right onto the announce table. Lesnar German suplexed McIntyre onto the steel ramp. Reigns speared Punk through the barricade, sending the crowd into shock. WWE officials had completely lost control. Finally, after nearly 10 minutes of non-stop destruction, the Raw general manager appeared on the stage, threatening to cancel War Games entirely if the fighting didn't stop. That barely worked. The brawl slowed, but only slightly. The wrestlers were forced apart by dozens of security guards and even backstage agents. As Raw ended, all 5 megastars, Reigns, Lesnar, Rhodes, Punk, and McIntyre, were staring each other down from opposite sides of the arena. Bruised, furious, and barely held back. The message was clear. If this is what they did before War Games, imagine what they're going to do inside it. If tonight was a preview, then War Games might be the most dangerous, unpredictable, and career-changing match WWE has seen in years. Reigns was bleeding fury. Lesnar looked like he wanted to destroy the entire roster. Punk refused to stay down. Rhodes looked ready to risk everything. And McIntyre swung that chair like he had no intention of stopping. This wasn't hype, this wasn't promotion. This was war before War Games. And if this level of chaos erupted on free TV, imagine the violence, betrayal, and pure madness waiting inside that cage on War Games night. One thing is certain, somebody's career is about to change forever. If this chaos shocked you even half as much as it shocked the WWE Universe, then hit that subscribe button right now, because what's coming next is even crazier. Don't blink, don't look away, and don't miss a single update. War Games is about to explode, and this channel is your front row seat.